the tree, yeah. Call me Kelly Clarkson. Oh dear. Okay. I tried filming this video on my phone, but for some reason, and I've told y'all this before, and I'm gonna say it again, every time that I film on my MacBook, I truly feel free to be me. You know that feeling when you're trying to go to bed at night, but you can't? You're delirious? The feeling of delirium I experience when I film with my MacBook. I feel truly free to be me, and everything is funny. So that's why we're filming on my MacBook, and also because this damn phone. Unfortunately, when I film using my phone, I use my back camera, and I can't see myself. So when I run out of storage, I get super angry because then I have to stop recording, go clear up stuff. I'm already frustrated. I get back to filming and I'm like, what was I even talking about? I don't want to do this anymore. You know when one little thing ticks off your mood and you're like, I have to leave. I don't want to do this anymore, and I'm completely shutting down. That's what happens when I film with my phone. Also, I'm watching Home Alone. Best Christmas movie, my favorite Christmas movie ever. I'm trying to get the vibes right. And obviously, we're gonna be learning how to do makeup today for the first time. Well, I am. I did makeup 10 years ago when I was 13, 7th grade, getting into middle school. My mom bought me all the fancy stuff for it. Did I use it correctly? No. I look back at my pictures and I'm thinking, holy flashback Mary. I did not know what I was doing, but did I have fun? Yes. And then most of my time in high school, I didn't wear any makeup at all. I was like, no, I can't do this. I wore mascara and some chapstick, but a full bust down, girl, you couldn't pull that out of me if you tried. I just don't feel like I'm that talented enough. And I've always said, girls who know how to do makeup, you're talented. Like, you've got an extra superpower that I don't have, because makeup is an art, and I feel like I don't have that hand in this art. So today, for the first time at 23, I'm gonna be doing makeup again, and I'm very excited because I also need a new hobby. Hey, you know what's happening this weekend? I have a tennis tournament, and I'm gonna be starting my period on the day that I start the tennis tournament, and me and my partner just found out we weren't put in the mess around socials bracket, you know, where you could just hit the ball and have fun. We got thrown in the competitive bracket due to scheduling conflicts of the sorts, among other brackets. And I'm sick. I'm not a big fan of medicine because medicine actually drives me insane. So I try to do things naturally because how did people used to do it, right? Well, people did get the Black Plague, the bubonic plague. I like to heal my body naturally until it gets to the point where I need to be hospitalized. So my favorite thing is a neti pot, which my doctor recommended to me. It was a $128 doctor's visit just for her to tell me to go home and buy a neti pot. And my sickness was cured within 2 to 3 days after I'd been sick for a month and a half. And from Suja, the brand Suja, the wellness shots, I got elderberry and apple yesterday, and then today from Vive, love, I got the ginger turmeric, which that's my staple. Everyone freaks out about it. If you can take shots of alcohol, which is poison, mind you, you can do a wellness shot. So I did one of those this morning, and I do feel a little better. I took a shower steaming hot, right, which I don't like. Don't like steaming hot showers. I feel like I'm gonna melt and sweat off. I've yapped for like a long time, and that's not even the point of the video, but you guys like it, and I can tell. But if you don't, well, too bad. It's happening, and you're still okay, right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be competing in a tennis tournament on my period and sick, and on that same night is one of the biggest UFC cards of the year, in my opinion. All the fights are amazing. UFC 322. And I'm gonna pick Islam because I really admire Islam's strength and his story. I don't know much about JDM. Look at me talking about stuff y'all don't care about. I care about it. This is my channel. But that's my prediction. I'm calling it before it happens. Come on, come on, people. What are we doing? I just took a shower and washed my hair and it's drying. So if it starts to get a little puffy and frizzed out, don't be alarmed. Just accept it. I want to go to New York for my birthday so bad. I've said this in like 10 different damn vlogs, and you guys are probably like, damn, we get it. Nobody gets it. I want to go so bad. It's so expensive. The worst part is my birthday is around Christmas. It's December 9th. Why is it the most expensive time to visit New York? And it's because it's the city of Christmas. Like, ugh. Okay, let's get started. Let's get started. Oh, 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 I left you all alone. Tell me to SYBAU. Don't tell me that. I'm going to cry. I'm very sensitive. Oh dear God. You know what I've gotten so much better at? Not responding to people's disgusting, hateful comments on my TikTok. It's not like people say anything groundbreaking or super crazy to me. I will say, oh, here's a DM from William. If $5,000 were a deposit in your PayPal, what would you use it for? Car, house, charity organization, invoice, study, finances, business? None of that. I'd spend it on myself. To be real, if somebody gave me money today, what would I do? I would go get my nails and toes done. And a back massage. Oh, I'd book a trip to New York. Yeah, if somebody sent me money today, that's what I would do with it. I would spend it on myself. That's super underrated, spending money on yourself. Whenever I receive money as a present, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I have rent money. Like, I get so excited to pay my bills. Yes, thank you for the car insurance. Thank you for the internet. Thank you for the electricity. Thank you for my water bill. Thank you for rent. Thank you for my groceries this week. So it's nice to just think about yourself for once, my gosh. When did it become a crime to put yourself first? I need to hear you say it first. Yo, you know, okay, we're gonna get started with the makeups. For foundation, we've got Arium Beauty Sweetener Foundation by Ariana Grande in the shade Light 1N. Not like y'all can read that, but... And I got shade matched by the Ulta girl for this, and she did phenomenal. And she told me that I have neutral undertones, which I thought that I might have had maybe more pink undertones because of my rosacea. I'm gonna look into my phone and then part of this mirror Trevor got me for Christmas to do that. While I'm getting this set up, Charlie XCX just announced her new album for Wuthering Heights. The film being directed by Emerald Fennell. Same lady who did Saltburn, by the way. Phenomenal. I'm so excited. I don't like reading. I feel like you guys must know that before I tell you this next thing. Nothing has been able to get me back into reading or fall in love with reading since 5th grade. I don't like reading. I do, however, I really did in high school enjoy reading Wuthering Heights. I loved everything about that damn book. The characters, it's just so much fun in the worst way possible. And I was on Charlie's Instagram the other day and she said that she's been working on something. I didn't know it was an album for Wuthering Heights. She was inspired and wanted to create something both elegant and brutal. And then she released House. Please go watch that on YouTube. Watch the visual music video before you listen to the song just by itself. Truly captured the essence of elegant and brutal. Wonderful, darling. I mean, she killed it. And oh gosh, I don't know. Music is a big part of my life. When people nail music for me, I'm just like, no, you're talented and I need you to know that. Like, I need you to know that you're healing every part of me that I thought was damaged permanently. Oh, Jesus. I love me a good concert. I love me a good festival. That's what my dream is, to go to Coachella. And I don't want to be one of those vlogeristas that was a vlogger and a barista mixed into, I don't know why I said that. That goes for the aesthetic. No, I'm there to come home with a lung disease from breathing in all the dirt after singing my lungs out. Oh, also my voice is missing. That's the point. The point of music, oh, it brings people closer. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love everything about music. I saw the sign. You're done. You're done. Cause it's your birthday, baby. Tell me it's your birthday. The dream police sits inside of my head. Did I? I think I got all of it out. It's gonna come in spurts, I can assure you. What other song have I been obsessed with? Anyway, House. Beautiful, beautiful song. Oh, and then the fact that Jacob Elordi is playing Heathcliff. Heathcliff's nasty, so I hope he really brings the nastiness that he and the disturbance of which Heathcliff brought upon me while I was reading that book, that novel, that piece of literature. Great book. The characters all have problems. But don't we all? Isn't that so realistic? Okay, wonderful. We're gonna be kicking it off with foundation. Okay, I'm scared. She told me it would be best to go in with a beauty blender because you would get more coverage. I also bought brushes to do the bronzer and the blush, but what came with the brushes at Marshall's, the Real Techniques brushes, was this mixing palette. Instead of putting the foundation on my hand so it seeps into my skin and it just spreads all over, I thought we're gonna just kind of taste test this. I don't know what I'm doing and see if, maybe we just do a little bit, right? Like, we don't need to do too much, that's good. The dream police sits inside of my head. I love that damn song. We're just gonna have fun with it, so. Oh, okay, so we're already going in. My boyfriend's texting me. Getting wings for lunch. What the f? That sounds so good. OMG, send pics. Send me pictures of your lunch, please. He said was craving buffalo sauce. The other day, I tried from Chick-fil-A their buffalo sauce. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm telling a story and then I forgot what I was doing. And I was on my period and I was like, what? I don't even like buffalo sauce. I think it's so disgusting. It looks nasty. I dipped my chicken nugget into it. I literally feel like I drank a gallon of toxic, poisonous disgustingness. It genuinely felt like I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be. Okay, so what I'm doing, if you're wondering the method to my madness, I am just putting and blotting the foundation all over so I know where I have applied it and where I have not, because the lighting isn't very good where I am. I don't know what sickness okay, I feel like this is already gonna be a nightmare. This looks really white. Come on, Ariana Grande, work that magic. Me being sick doesn't really help with this, but before my period, I feel like I'm the ugliest girl in the world. I know I'm beautiful and I'm gorgeous. Look at me. But something in my brain is like, you should not have confidence right now. And so then I'm like, okay, I feel ugly. Look at the difference between my eyes because of how sick I am and then just, I guess, my natural skin tone. Did she eat with this foundation or is this concerning? We'll see in a second. Let me just stop talking. Some of y'all have asked me, how do I, in my TikTok lives or in my DMs and stuff, how have you achieved so much confidence in what you do and you're not afraid of what people have to say about you? I live in that fear a lot and it's gotten less. But as you get older and as you have more life experience in things and the people around you and the friendships you make and the things that people can say about you and the way that people make you feel, you eventually realize your worth. There will be a moment where you sit down with yourself, maybe you're talking to yourself. I do encourage people to do that. Okay, it's giving flashback Mary. There will be a moment in your life, you'll look like over there, you'll look over here, and then you'll look at yourself in the mirror and you'll be like, what am I doing? Why have I ever doubted myself or allowed people to make me feel like I can't be free to be myself or live in my truth and my confidence? And sure, there's comments that people will make on my videos or to my face and stuff about what I do online, and it's absolutely passive aggressive, but you can't let those things get to you when you are truly passionate about what you do. I've always been passionate about social media. I feel like people think that others doing social media is embarrassing because it's like, oh, you want to become famous, you want to be an influencer. Oh, no. I cannot stand the word influencer. I think it's just the absolute wrong word to describe me as. I look at myself more as a creator, a documenter of my life, and I've always said that YouTube and other social media platforms have been an outlet for my self-expression because I've always struggled finding myself and who I am. When I was little, I got told, oh my gosh, she's so shy, like she doesn't talk, and it would almost come off rude because I wouldn't tell people hi. I was so afraid. And then as I got older and grew into who I am now, so within the past few years, people tell me that I'm too loud, I'm obnoxious, I talk too much, I'm too energetic, and I'm just too bouncy off the wall, and I'm like, so what the is it? I'm either too quiet or I talk too much, so I might as well just do what I want. So that's good. The option, so what I will be picking is talking too much. Like, at that point, you might as well just be who you want to be. Of course, there are times when you tone down a certain part of yourself according to a situation, but I'm not going to stifle myself for everybody else. That's dumb. No, I'm not doing that. I've done that for way too long, and guess where it got me? Nowhere, so I might as well just do what I want. I'm 23. I am 23 years old. I'm 23 years old. I am 23 years old. I should be living for me. Far too long, I've casted myself to the side and prioritized what everybody else has wanted. Nope. I don't care. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't care if it hurts people's feelings or if I'm a villain in somebody else's eyes for acting within my confidence. There's also a difference between being cocky and confident. Good examples of this I see are when I watch UFC fighters. There's people that come in with this attitude like, yeah, nobody can beat me. Oh, you guys suck. That's cocky, and no one likes that. Confidence is believing in yourself in the highest form, knowing that you will show up for yourself. All right, we finished the foundation. I do look a lot smoother. However, I do look extremely white. Like, I'm not saying that in a good way. I'm saying like I look, it looks really white to you guys, but if you think about it, it matches my neck, and I didn't blend anything into my neck. So maybe I really am this white. It's just, I don't know, maybe my body is deceitful. I look pink. Like, I look like a pink person. You look so good. You look great. Love ya. Everything's blended out, so it's just fine. I think we're good. I think maybe once I add some color to my face and the sense of bronzer and blush, things will start looking up. I have my phone down here so I can see myself better, and then I also have this mirror, so if I'm just staring off into the void, well, it's not the void, it's my own phone. Yeah. I also love that I can just text my boyfriend at any time because I love being up his ass for some reason. I think it's so much fun. Hey, but never center your life around man. Do not do that, or actually anyone for a matter of fact. Don't do that. We're going to jump into bronzer. I have two different bronzers. One's a drugstore brand that my sister recommended. My definition of somebody who fulfills girlhood to the max, the definition of that is my sister. My sister knows how to do her own hair. She's a hairstylist. She knows how to do makeup, and she knows how to do nails. And she's also partly who inspired me to do my own stuff because she's always doing it for me. But she told me if I need a good drugstore brand to do the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer, which I've always loved NYX. I love their eye pencils and stuff for concerts, and their lip glosses too. So I got this one in the shade Butter Biscuit. This is what it looks like. Looks like a hot chocolate kind of thing. And then I got a high-end bronzer from Too Faced. Melting, bronzing, and sculpting stick in the shade Chocolate Souffle. So this is what we're working with. Ooh! This is what you're working with, which is great. I feel like that sounded like Adam Lambert. What do you want from me? I really like employing my inner Adam Lambertness to every song. Barracuda by Heart. And if the real thing don't do the trick, no, you better pick up something quick. Ooh, Barracuda. Like, put me on the stage, damn it. I think on one side, it's probably gonna be, this might backfire. But just to taste test it out so that you guys can see the difference between drugstore brand and a high-end brand, which honestly, don't think there's a difference. I'll do NYX on this side and Too Faced on this side. I'm scared. And that was a scary smile for myself. I also saw this hack that this girl did, and she said if you want a lifting bronzed look, to do this. This pointer finger was at the top of her ear, and then she had it right up here. And then if you wanted a sun-kissed look, you apply your bronzer like this, and so you hold up an L to your face. Loser! All up right there. And I've seen videos on this, okay? I try to watch tutorials before I really get into things because that's how you learn. You need to learn from people who know what they're doing, right? So they said literally just do a little dee-dee-dee-dee. Okay, that's probably too much. I've also heard people say that this comes out a little orangey on them. I don't know. I think I'm gonna die in this house. And I don't know what angle she was holding this at, but she did this. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, wait. No. I need to look in my camera, please. Oh, sister. No, this is bad. Okay. I don't know how people blend it out, but oh, that's kind of cute, right? You guys can see that? It does look pretty orangey on me, I will say. The camera's not picking it up well because I look like a ghost, but and I really wish what? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That looks fine, right? Oh, okay. You guys can't really see very well because I'm gonna keep hiding that from you guys, but that is really scary. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Ew, I don't like this at all. And if the real thing don't do the trick. No. We're gonna go with Too Faced on this other side. And I think what I'm gonna do for this is blot it because I don't know how much this sticks. And then while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and do my schnoz because I got some on my finger. Wow. And then I see people do this. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out up here. Okay, that looks scary. You can see it. You can see the lines. Help! Call an ambulance. Cause what? Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna try to blend out this side. How do people do it? You just go up and down like this and just blend it in a circle? Or are you supposed to like, oh wait. We're gonna do a live reveal with the flashlight on my camera. How about that? Okay, that looks good. Both sides look really good. You guys can't see too much still because it looks like I have no flaws, but that looks really good. I'm doing a phenomenal job. I like that. I like those hacks. Those were good. I've also seen people with their bronzer do it up here on their head, but I'm too scared to do too much. Oh my gosh. I've seen people do it down here too, but why would I need to do that? We're just messing around today and figuring out how this stuff works. If you guys have any makeup tips while I'm doing any of this or how to move my brush a certain way, please comment it down below. I won't think you're being mean. I'm truly welcoming all the tips that I can get because that's how we get better at things, is when we ask questions and we aren't afraid to learn. Sometimes it's okay to feel stupid so that you can get better. Okay, wait, I think I'm doing so good. I think I'm doing really good. I want to go for that natural look that leans into my inner Hispanicness. I'm 50-50. My mother's completely white, my dad is Mexican, but no one can ever tell. Fun fact! I have to look up more about my lineage and where I come from. I'm pretty sure it is Spain. I think I look really good. I'm just trying to hype myself up so that we can have a fun time. All right, next is blush, and I've got the same thing that I did with the bronzers. We're gonna do a low-end drugstore one that my sister recommended and a higher-end one that I saw some good reviews about. I think with blush, this is the best way to achieve it, that sun-kissed, natural, glowy, gorgeous girl look. That's truly what I want. That is exactly what I want to look like. We're gonna go in with the Buttermelt blush in the shade Back in Butter. That sounds cute. I like that. And then also I heard with this stuff, do not sit there and deet, just like literally boop. I think that was probably good enough. That honestly might have been too much. I think I'm just gonna trust my instincts on this one and then just, should I go like this to give it that sun kiss right there, or should I go up? I'm gonna try just right here and see what that does. Oh, you guys see that already? Super pigmented. Dang. Oh my, no, wait, I have to get a different brush to blend this out. I don't have any other brush except, I think this is a contour. No, this is a concealer brush. I'm gonna have to like use this. I'm making it worse. What if I beauty blend it out? Holy actual cow. That is super pigmented, wow. Well, I'll tell you what, for this next side, we're using Too Faced Cloud Crush in the shade Berry Dreamy. I don't know if I should just maybe apply this with my fingers now that my brushes are kind of, okay, so this kind of looks like something you would do if you're looking for like a little cute wintry look. See, I don't know if I should follow my bone structure with this or if I should see how this one's like, it gives me rosy cheeks and this one is just kind of like, well, I have to blend it out. I'm gonna blend it out, but I'm not really sure what I should go for when I do this. I don't know what looks more flattering. I think this side looks more flattering because it's not covered in blush, but like this side needs to get fixed. Do some foundation right there. Okay, I fixed it a little bit. Definitely dropped some tips. And if the real thing don't do the trick. Hey, you guys want to know something interesting? I just got signed with a talent agency and I was always so scared to do that, but I knew that even with my degree in digital media, it is a whole different realm when you are reaching out to brands professionally to create a partnership. I would definitely love to partner with brands that I really like. I will never promote or scream from the rooftops a brand that I love so much for a check. If I'm promoting something, please just no, in your bones, I'm doing it because I genuinely love it. Like if you guys ever see me promote Starface, I love Starface. I've loved Starface since the beginning of time. I have Snapchat memories of me wearing these 5 years ago, and people would get them for me for Christmas because they knew how much I love them, and they genuinely work. With my skin type and the pimples that I experience, they genuinely work on my skin. So of course I'm gonna say yes to the dress. I love Mighty Patches. Those are great pimple patches by Hero Cosmetics. All these makeup brands that I'm using so far, I genuinely enjoy them. They're awesome. I love UFC. I love everything music and concert related. I would love to be taken by a brand to a festival or a concert. I would take you guys everywhere with me. What an experience to have. I'm a huge experience girl. As I've gotten a lot older, I've realized that I love more than money. I love experiences. I love experiencing things, traveling and seeing what the world has to offer beyond what I've seen so far. So exciting. I love Olipop. I love Poppy. Ooh, those are my girls. Like anything where I truly believe in the mission and it's for the people instead of for people's money, I'm absolutely in. Let me check my email. Okay, so I think next we should maybe do some mascara. No. We're gonna do highlight. For highlight, I got the Benefit Golden Pearl Highlight Cookie. Let's do a cookie reveal. Ooh, cookie reveal. Who said that? Cute. And I don't know how I'm supposed to put this one on either. Maybe I should do it with my finger of the sorts. And I've seen people... Oh, y'all can see that from a mile away. I've seen people do it on their nose. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I really like that, and go up the nose. You guys can't see it very well, but I think that it looks really good. I've also seen people put it underneath their eyebrow. I feel like a girl. This is so much fun. Next is mascara. I've actually used this mascara for quite a bit. I stopped using it because it was just too high end for me, and I just wanted quick Maybelline drugstore mascara, but it's the Benefit Roller Lash. And I used to love a good clumpy lash, but I really love how this separates my lashes and also makes them look really skinny, not clumpy at all. And it's very natural looking. You don't have to go too crazy. I don't ever do my bottom lashes either, but just for a fun effect today, we're gonna do that. And I usually curl my lashes up, but the fact that I'm gonna have to clean mascara out of this is just, it sounds awful. So I'm just gonna leave them as they are. Ooh, I forgot that I got this. It's the NYX Vivid Rich Mechanical Liner in the shade Smokin' Topaz. And I saw Gabby Mora do this. She's also one of my inspirations for makeup and a lot of the products that I have today, the high-end ones, because her makeup is gorgeous and I feel like it suits the look that I want to achieve, which is the natural slay. And so I had seen her do this trick where she said, you don't want to do eyeliner, you don't want to learn how to do eyeliner, just do a line on the corner of your eye and smudge it out. So we're gonna try to do that. And then she said she just took her finger and blended it out that way. Oh, that's cute. That's fun. This side. Okay, that's cute. Thank you, Gabby, for the lip. I got this to try from Tarte. I heard that this was a nice little product, so I am excited. I got the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip in the shade Raspberry. You click it up. Cute! You're joking. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Are we serious right now? Okay, wait, this looks really good. I wish you guys could see how beautiful I look. Hold on, wait. Reveal in 3, 2, 1. Okay. I look wonderful. I look like an angel. I did so good. Holy crap, we did it. My first time doing makeup. Yay! And this foundation feels super lightweight too. It doesn't even feel like I'm wearing anything. Everything feels nice. It doesn't feel heavy on my face, which is what I did not want. When I did my makeup in 7th grade, oh hell yeah, it was heavy. I did eyeshadow. I tried to do highlight. None of it was working. This is awesome. I look so cutesy. I think I'm probably just gonna sit by this tree for a while and just enjoy myself. Look! Oh, let me show y'all my hair that my sister had done. She did highlights in it and face framing and all kinds of fun stuff, and it's still wet, so it's not at its full potential, but it is fun. I feel like it's a lot different than what I'm used to. I feel so pretty. I love makeup. I feel like it's a fun thing. I've seen people say, this is sad, other girls say people use makeup because they're insecure. I've walked around the majority of my life without makeup. I truly do feel confident without makeup. I feel beautiful. I feel gorgeous. I feel like this just makes me feel so creative. I feel artsy. I feel fun, and it's cute. Like, this is, it's so much fun. I feel like it enhances my features instead of drowns out my original face. But if you wanted to drown out your original face and give yourself a new face, then who cares? The point is that it's art and it's fun and it's cute. I'm proud of myself. I didn't think that I'd be able to do this well, but I did. I ate that. I just started answering some of y'all's DMs. Hi, do you care for the $500 weekly to get your nails done for shopping and pay for your feet pictures? Oh my gosh. Some of my favorite TikTokers right now, Katie Murphy. I love Katie Murphy. We're mutuals. And she is so funny. This is her page. I love everything about Katie. I'm just going through all my mutuals at this point. This is Stefan. Love Stefan. He's the one that started the We deserve each other, me and Bach. We deserve each other, me and Bach. This is Marquise. He's a barista, but he makes all kinds of fun content. He's so funny. And I love Frankie. I love Frankie so much. Oh my goodness. I try to respond to as many of y'all's DMs as possible, but sometimes like all the spam ones come up first and I'm just like, I can't do this. Okay, TikTok has this thing where you can make a bulletin board, and Frankie loves pink, started one yesterday, and I was like, oh, that's a really sweet idea, just to send fun messages to the people who follow her. And so I started one and I named it Crazy Town Funky Town. And it says that there's already 349 people in it. Guys, I love you guys. So glad we got to be girls together. It's never too late to try anything new. We're never too old to try anything new. I'm 23 and I'm learning makeup for the first time. I learned how to do makeup when I was 13. Did I do it well? No. So I really didn't learn how to do makeup even then. But we're learning the fun parts of what it means to be a human being. So I am excited because this is so much fun. But thank you guys for watching my vlog. Love you guys to my bones. I know that's right. Stay in Crazy Town, Funky Town. Stay out of Hater Town. It's Christmas, right? Whether we're Christmas people or not, this is still a joyous time. And I better see y'all in the next one. Okay? Love ya. Kiss, kiss.